Hey, what is going on, my friend? Welcome to the video. It's Brando Linick here, and this is going to be a pretty cool conversation on how to start a company, how to start your own business, how to become an entrepreneur, and sharing with you really critical information that I've taken from a lot of top earners in different companies, different businesses, energy drink companies, energy drink businesses, people who have been in retail store businesses, and I'll tell you one of the key concepts, one of the key things every single one of them understands and applies in their business is their profit margin to investment ratio. And when it comes to the example I'll use in this video, an energy drink business, you got to keep in mind when you have your own energy drink business, you're manufacturing, you're creating your own pretty much distribution platform where you have a product and service and you distribute it through third-party systems, big retail outlets. And when it comes to manufacturing your own product and service, an energy drink, it can cost you hundreds of thousands of dollars. And one of the biggest things I've seen with people who have been successful doing it versus people who haven't been successful doing it is not just they know their profit ratio and their investment ratio and how much they got to put into the business, but they know the amount of money you got to put in to actually get the business up and off the ground, and they can afford it. And people who get started, who try and get out a loan, who try and finance, who try and start an energy drink business, the example we're using just in this video, I've seen them really struggle. I've seen people take like 10, 20, 30 years to pay off their loans and their debts, which is why if you're looking at starting a business, if you're looking at becoming your own boss, best tip I would give you, best tip I could share with you in this video from my personal experience, having a couple different types of businesses that I've started, some that worked, some that didn't work, is learn how to leverage, Learn how to leverage as much as you can. If you don't have, a budget set aside where you can invest in a manufacturing facility or go to a manufacturer and tell them that you want to, manufacture your own drink, your own energy drink. If you don't have the budget set aside for that, I would advise you learn how to build a business in a way that's leveraged that you can still get the results that you want. If you're looking at just becoming your own boss, being an entrepreneur, being a business owner to do what you want when you want, if that's really what you're looking for, I've got a lead I want to throw your way before you consider, heading down the traditional road, whether that's an energy drink business, a clothing retail business, where you're dealing with a lot of equipment, a lot of overhead that's associated with it, and then the management that you have to put into that. And before you head down that path, the lead I want to throw your way is actually learning how to build a business on the internet. Now, I won't tell you that the internet's the only way to go, but my experience with this goes back a year ago when I transitioned from a traditional brick and mortar business and I came across a person who was building a business on the internet without any of that overhead, without having to go and bug manufacturers and without having to deal with supplies or any of that stuff, building a business right from their laptop computer and making a high multiple six-figure income, which is not average or typical. I'm not guaranteeing you that you're going to be able to become successful by starting an online business, but it's cool, these principles, because they weren't dealing with that overhead. They had location freedom, time freedom, and true leverage. And because they were doing this, building a business, having a life at the same time, I started to model and copy what they were doing. Less than a month later, created a full-time income business working part-time. Am I guaranteeing you results? No. Worked at it, worked my butt off at it, learned some things, to be completely honest with you, but I share that with you because if you're looking at becoming your own business owner, if you're looking at becoming an entrepreneur, best thing you can learn how to do is leverage technology, especially in today's day and age. And if you don't, your competition will, and they'll blow you right out of the water. And especially if you're tight on money, and even if you're not tight on money, learning to build an internet business, it eliminates some of the stresses and headaches of dealing with, managing supplies, equipment, employees on a daily, weekly, monthly basis. So that's just my 2 cents. That's my tip. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did putting together for you. It's been fun. And if you'd like to learn a little bit more about how to do this, if you're interested and serious, I'll put a link down below to my site in addition to the video. It's 123marketingtips.com if you want to learn how to build a business. If you're willing to learn, if you're willing to work, check it out. But that said, I appreciate your time, and I'll see you on the beaches of the world. Take care.